What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, guys. My review of the San Diego Comic-Con 2015 Mezco Toyz exclusive Breaking Bad Heisenberg collectible figure review. As per usual, I do want to highlight the box, which, as you can see, I have crushed already because this thing is really, it's not too special. You can see it does say Breaking Bad at the top. This is where you'd see the figure with all his accessories inside. I do have those little wire things in there. It does say 2015 Con exclusive Mezco Toyz, Breaking Bad, and a warning not to choke on his bald head. Sides of the box have a different figure on the cover. Same with the other side. Back of the box has more BS because this is actually a different figure, and here are the other figures in the wave which no one will buy. And he has money. As for the figure himself, I am really paranoid that this guy is just gonna topple over right now. I've spent the last 20 minutes of standing here and just trying to make him stand, because let me tell you, this guy really needs a stand. His legs are they're just like chalk. As for the head sculpt, this is actually pretty good. If you're wondering what's the difference between this version of the 10-inch Walter White and the other one, basically this one has the blue shirt and tape over his nose. Besides that, exact same sculpt, same accessories. But you can tell this looks like Bryan Cranston. I mean, it's obviously not dead on. I mean, I'll be getting the 3-0 one this Christmas, or whenever it releases, I assume this Christmas, and I'll be reviewing that. But for now, this is actually pretty cool. I do like all the wrinkles on the forehead. Maybe there's a bit too much, but Bryan Cranston does have a lot. They do have his signature mole on the left cheek, which I did appreciate. The bandage, and I thought, you know, for an exclusive, you know, they could at least sculpt it on. They don't have to paint it, but they know that people will buy this because this is really the only company that produces Breaking Bad toys. You could tell they actually put some shading on the top of the head, which I found kind of funny. You could see that's darker than the rest of the skin tone on the face. But you can tell the eyes are sculpted pretty well. They do have multiple colors, which is always appreciative. And I guess his goatee is spot on? Question mark. Rest of the figure is actually well detailed. I love this material that they used for the jacket. I mean, it's kind of this rubbery plastic in a way. It's squishy, which, you know, it makes sense if it's a jacket. I mean, it's obviously not cloth, but I still like it, and I do like how it kind of looks like a sponge. I just think it's a neat touch to the figure. Do like all these folds in his. Maybe it's leather. Actually, I don't think this is representing a leather jacket, but I still do like all the folds and everything, and I do like this line running down and all the silver bits. And this is actually one of the main points of this figure, the blue shirt. And I'm sure they're gonna make 16 other versions of this with yellow and red and pink, and you know, there's his little undershirt there, by the way. And moving down, his pants are gray. His shoes are actually an interesting color. I think this is actually a different color than the Walter White I had previously, but you could tell I do like that spongy texture they use for the shoes, and not so much for the pants, which would make sense, but it's just, I just like how they put all these dots and everything. Just makes it a bit more realistic. No peg holes. God help me. As for articulation, this guy surprisingly has more articulation than the little 6-inch figures. His head can go up a little bit, down a little bit, left and right a little bit, and go a full 360. Whoopee. His arms can make a full rotation as well as go out and in a little bit. Actually, it just felt like I'm about to pop the arm out of its socket, so don't do that. And he does have a waist articulation as well as a little bit of foot articulation. They can move left and right, and even then it can't stand. As for size, you can tell this guy is in the exact same scale as his brother with the burgundy shirt. Now that I look at it, the pants and the shoes are different colors, so I guess this guy is more of a repaint, but, you know, they should have gave us a little bit more. And you could tell he is obviously twice as tall as the regular 6-inch Mezco Walter White figure. Son of a bitch! And here he is next to my alpaca. As for accessories, this guy comes with the exact same stuff as the previous 10-inch Walter White. He does have a hat, which again has that spongy texture. I don't know why the hat would have this. Honestly, maybe you could think of it as wrinkles, maybe it's worn out, but you know, it's a pretty good paint job. Nothing too much going on there. You know, that's where his bald head would fit, but that's about it. And he does come with a pair of interchangeable glasses. Here's his stay-at-home glasses, and here are his evil glasses. And I'm just gonna point out the obvious. You know, you're paying this price and you get glasses that are smaller than my fingernail. I mean, this guy, oh God, like, he just looks funky. So, overall, this figure is the exact same figures I just got. I mean, I collect the Breaking Bad stuff. I love having them in all the different shapes and colors. God damn it! Okay. I love having them in all these different shapes and colors, and you know what? Have a Ripley. Have a Ripley instead. God, you know what? If you are a big Breaking Bad fan, get your hands on this figure. I don't know if you can get your hands on it, actually. I mean, this is a Comic-Con exclusive, but if you can, pick it up. Why not? This guy can't stand for crap. Okay, no peg holes. Freedom for this dude. So, with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Do whatever you viewers do on a daily basis, and I will see you guys in my next video.